Hello Year 12s and welcome to our second lesson. Today we're going to be talking about chords that you can use in minor keys. As we were working in C major in our last lesson, we're going to be working in C major's relative minor, A minor, in today's lesson. So looking at our very trusty image to help us out, because we were in C major, we now have to go down 3 semitones to work out the minor. I know I already told you that it was A minor, but I'll just show you on a keyboard that I prepared earlier. Look, C over here, down 1 semitone, B, oh, 1, 2, 3. So that's how we work out that A minor is the relative to C major. Okay, so because C major has no sharps and no flats, we're going to write our A minor scale with no sharps and no flats. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Beautiful. Okay, now remember we're going to draw our chords, our triads on top. So A, C, E, B, D, F, C, E, G, D, F, A, E, G, B, etc. Okay, now I know I went crazy fast when I was talking about all of those formulas up the top here. 4 plus 3 is major, 3 plus 4 is minor, 3 plus 3 diminished, 4 plus 4 is augmented. So I'm just going to go through it very quickly to show you what those formulas actually mean. Okay, so going back to here. We've got A, C, and E. So if we go back to our keyboard, we have to count the distance between A and C. So the distance between A and C is how many semitones? 1, 2, and then that's where the C would be, 3. And then the distance between C and E is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got A and C is 3, C and E is 4, and then we look at our formulas up the top here. 3 plus 4 is a minor one. So then you have to count the distance between the bottom two to work out how many semitones between those, how many semitones between the top two, and then you can figure it out for the rest of the chords. So I'll just do that really quickly now. We've got A minor, B diminished, C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, and A minor. I forgot to say earlier that we're actually in A natural minor. Usually, you probably remember me always talking about the raised 7th when it comes to minors. The raised 7th is the 7th note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but in a natural minor, there's no raised 7th. So our G is not raised by a semitone, which would make it a G sharp in a harmonic minor. So now I'm going to play a piece of music for you that uses chords of the A natural minor scale. We're going to use primary chords. It's still 1, 4, and 5, but we have to use minor 1, minor 4, and minor 5 when it comes to A natural minor. An example of a song in a natural minor key that uses primary chords 1, 4, and 5 is 7 Days by Craig David. I had to transpose it because it was a little bit too low for my range. Chord 1, A minor, chord 4, so A, B, C, D, D minor, subdominant, and then we've got E minor as the dominant, chord 5. I don't think that in a minor key, harmonic or natural, that using primary chords sounds as simple as if you're in a major key. The auxiliary chords in A natural minor are 2 diminished, 3, 6, and 7. So now I'm going to play you a piece of music that uses a combination of primary and auxiliary chords in a natural minor scale. So this is an example of a song that's in a natural minor key that uses primary and auxiliary chords. It's Say Amen by Panic at the Disco. Chord 1, F sharp minor, and chord 5, C sharp minor. Then we've got D major, which is chord 6, and then A major, which is chord 3. I'm now going to talk about A harmonic minor. So instead of that being a bass clef, I'm going to put a treble clef here. So A harmonic minor is where we've got our raised 7th. So the tone and semitone pattern is tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone, tone and a half, semitone. So starting on A, if we look at the keyboard here, if you start on A, we've got to go up a tone, which is B. Instead of just constantly changing through it, I feel like you guys are going to trust me that I know how to work out a harmonic minor scale. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G sharp, A. Okay, now with writing the triads on top, we have to remember that because we've got a G sharp here, we have to use a G sharp in all of the triads. So A, C, E, B, D, F, C, E, now we've got a G, so it becomes a G sharp. E, G sharp, B. There we go. Okay, now me doing the formulas really quickly, we've got A minor, B diminished is the same, but C, because we've got a G sharp here, we've got 4 semitones between the bottom 2 notes and 4 semitones between the top 2 notes. So that makes it a C augmented chord. D minor, E major, F major, G sharp diminished, and then A minor again. So as you can tell, there's a couple of chords that are similar and a couple of chords that are different. So I'm going to play you a piece of music that uses primary chords, 1, 4, and 5, A minor, D minor, and E. So if you have a look at the contrast between a harmonic minor, I'll write it in, A harmonic minor, and a natural minor, 1 and 4 are both minor, but in a harmonic minor, E chord 5 dominant is E major, whereas it's E minor in a natural minor. Hi everyone. Turns out finding songs that all relate to the theme of days is quite challenging. I did find one for harmonic minor that uses primary chords, Close on Sunday, but I was not about to try and perform Kanye for you, as much as I do like him. Also, I didn't get through all of my recordings for yesterday, so if I look slightly older and more mature today, that's why. So today I'm going to do Bury a Friend by Billie Eilish, and this uses chords 1, 4, and 5 in a harmonic minor scale. What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go? So we're in the key of G minor, so G is chord 1. And then we've got chord 4, which is C minor, G, A, B, C. And then what I love about the harmonic minor scale is you've just got like a really, that pull from chord 5, the dominant, that wants to go back to chord 1. And then using a 5-7 chord really feels like it wants to resolve to 1 even more. Our auxiliary chords are also a little bit different when it comes to A harmonic minor in comparison to A natural minor. So we've got B diminished, C augmented, F major, and G sharp diminished. So now I'm going to play you a piece of music that uses a combination of the primary and auxiliary chords in a harmonic minor scale. This next piece uses a combination of primary and auxiliary chords in the harmonic minor scale, but it also uses one secondary dominant. I'm playing from where the melody starts in Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven. So we're in the key of C sharp minor, so C sharp minor is chord 1. And then we go to chord 5, which is G sharp minor. That's a 5/7 chord, so that nice crunchy sound which resolves very nicely back to chord 1. Okay, F sharp minor here, chord 4, and then we've got E major, which is beautiful. This is chord 3. And then the secondary dominant that Beethoven uses here is chord 5 of chord 3. So chord 3 is E, and we go E, F, G, A, B. So we use chord 5 of that. And then that resolves really, really nicely back to chord E. And we've kind of got a feeling that it doesn't really need to resolve anymore after that, so that using chord 5 of chord 3 makes, when we go back to E major, kind of sound like a chord 1. I'm going to play this again, just so you can hear it in context one more time. Yeah, he's really good at choosing chord progressions, that Beethoven. So if it comes down to it and you've tried all the chords of a major scale, and the primary ones, the auxiliary ones, the secondary ones, you've tried all the chords of minor, natural and harmonic, and you're really just not in love with the chord progression that you've chosen, I like to do completely random ones just to see what the fates decide. So this has got all of the major and minor chords that exist. I'm going to shuffle it up. Good. Yeah. And choose 4 chords at random, and that's what is going to be my chord progression, and hopefully this works out. Okay, I have G sharp minor, or A flat minor, depending on what my key signature should be. F sharp minor. Wow, I've got a lot of minors. D sharp minor, probably be a major, and B minor. Okay, I'm going to play you those chords, and hopefully that sounds good. G sharp minor, F sharp minor, D sharp minor, and B minor. I'm going to change the B minor to B major. Remember, if you choose the completely random approach, sometimes key signatures aren't going to always tie up nicely, so you can either choose a key signature that works the best with all of your chosen chords, or you can just go with using only accidentals. But if you've got a combination of flats and sharps, that might be a little bit confusing, so just go with all flats or with all sharps. I'm kind of lucky here, I'm going to go with all sharps. Now, when it comes to writing melodies though, if you choose completely random ones, for the bar where you have G sharp minor, you use the key signature of G sharp minor for your melody. When it comes to using melody notes in the F sharp minor chord, you use notes of the F sharp minor scale. So you have to kind of technically think about changing key signatures every bar. Good luck. Now that we're at the end of our lesson, I'm going to play you a song for trivia. So this one's in a minor key. It actually uses a major chord 4, which just means that with knowing all of this musical theory, you can do whatever you want really. You get 1 point for getting the song title right, and you get 1 point for getting the artist right. Stay tuned for our next lesson where we're going to talk about extension chords like that one that you can make your songs sound a little bit more interesting. I'm also going to get some WD-40 on this chair so that it doesn't squeak when I play.